Have you ever wondered what it means to die? People speak of immortality as if it is something to be achieved in the future, a distant heaven, a blessing after death. But Advaita Vedanta says, immortality is not a reward waiting somewhere beyond. It is your very nature here and now. You are not the body that decays. You are not the mind that changes. You are the pure awareness in which both arise and dissolve. The body is born, the body will die. Thoughts appear and disappear. But that which witnesses both, does that ever die? Death belongs to the body, not to you. When you say, I am dying, pause for a moment. Who is this I? Can the seer of death die? Can the knower of change be changed? The Upanishads declare, that which knows death cannot die. When you deeply look within, you see that everything is perishing. Cells, memories, desires, relationships. Yet something within remains untouched, unaged, undying. Immortality is not about extending your life. It is about realizing that you were never born. The ego, the mind, and the body appear like waves in the vast ocean of consciousness. The waves rise and fall, but the ocean remains. When you identify yourself with the wave, you fear its end. When you realize you are the ocean itself, death loses its meaning. Our fear of death is not natural. It is born out of ignorance. Ignorance of who we are. You are not this collection of flesh and thoughts. You are the awareness that holds them. The moment you recognize this, the fear of death disappears like a shadow before light. You do not become immortal. You realize you always were. Look around. Every sunrise and sunset, every birth and decay, every inhalation and exhalation, all are expressions of a single infinite consciousness, constantly renewing itself. You are that consciousness. The body breathes. You are the witness of breathing. The mind dreams. You are the witness of dreams. The witness does not come and go. It was there before the dream, during the dream, and after the dream ends. People say, I want to live forever. But who is that I? The one who says this is already afraid. True life is beyond time. It neither begins nor ends. You were never created, so how can you die? Birth and death are two ends of a story that belongs to the body and mind. You are not a story. You are the screen on which the story appears. When the movie ends, the screen remains untouched. Immortality is not gained by prayer, belief, or ritual. It is known through understanding. Understanding that you are the unchanging substratum of all change. The moment this understanding arises, you are free, even if the body is bound. This is the freedom the sages call moksha, liberation while living. When you cry over death, it's not death you are crying for, but attachment to forms. You have fallen in love with shapes, names, and faces, forgetting that what you truly loved was the essence shining through them. That essence can never die. It is the same life force that animates everything, the one reality manifesting as all. Even the idea of reincarnation, of coming back again and again, is based on misunderstanding. The one who reincarnates is not the real you. It is only the residual impressions, the vasanas, that seek continuity. But you, as consciousness, were never caught in the cycle. You have never gone anywhere, so how can you return? To realize immortality, you must first die, not physically but psychologically. Die to the false self, the ego that says, I am this and not that. Let that illusion dissolve. What remains is silence, presence, awareness, the eternal you. That silence has no beginning and no end. It is not something to believe in. It is something to experience directly when you drop all identities. When you are silent and aware, when there is no thought, no fear, no memory. In that moment, you touch your own eternity. You realize that you have never been apart from existence. You are existence. Death can touch only the temporary. You are the timeless. So are we immortal? Not as persons, not as names or stories, but as pure consciousness. Yes, the body will perish, the mind will fade, but the truth of what you are, that will never end. You were here before time began, and you will remain after the stars have burned out. The eternal is not somewhere else. It is your own awareness right now. listening to these words. Stop chasing immortality in the future. See that it is your very essence. Sit quietly, let go of all definitions, and look within. What you find there, that stillness, that presence, is deathless. That is who you are.